Does that mean there's a basilisk around here, or is it that we're close to Mutaman's garden? I can't remember where that was. I think that might have been there? Or over there? I don't know, I've lost track.
A man shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to first.
Not to be rude, but will you stand a bit back from me? I mean, I just approached you and said this, but whatever. By all the gods, I shall be glad to be back in Waterdeep come the new 10 day. You're from Waterdeep? I'd love to visit that great city someday, because it's nearer. I doubt you would find in my circles to your taste. Not nearly enough mongrel people wandering around smelling up the place. No, you stick to your environment, and I shall gladly retreat to mine. Oh, screw you, Ashen. Rude. What's he even doing standing in the bloody wilderness just outside the city, accosting passers-by and insulting them? So you get a knife in places you don't want a knife. Ah, yeah. This is Mutaman's garden. Okay, so that's what she was hinting towards. Free her and she tells you about all the things that are going to petrify you in the next area. But if I recall, they respawn, so I don't want to get caught. Ah! Derlagh's Tower and Gullykin.
Yeah!
Who's this? Dane.
You said something?
Step right up, step right up. Welcome to the brave new age of mercantile expansionism, ladies and gentlemen. A brave new age where we take money off of death itself. Money off of horror, my poor children. Money off of loss and pain and longing. Money off of ravaged beauty and tainted honor. Money off of a man gone mad. Now, my dear voyeurs, ask not what you can do for me, but what I can do for you. What can you do for me? Hey, selfish one, you ask it right and true. No false piety hidden in your bloated soul. Well, if you be asking, a seller of cynicism and a merchant of mischief I can be. If you are so dead set on losing yourself in that toad-like tour, I can assist in assuring that you don't take all your pretty gold with you. Well, I'll sell that. I don't need that. Hide armor. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Scimitar. Ooh, that's cool. Bolt of polymorphing. That's a thing? Wow. Okay. Nothing I need. Derlagh's Tower, which this place is I believe... I can't remember if it was like a DLC thing. I think it was in... Tales of the Sword Coast, the original expansion for Baldur's Gate. I think I remember playing it once, and it's like an endgame dungeon. So I'm just going to have a little scout, but I'm probably going to have to run away. A battle horror. I'm guessing that's going to be outside of my league, but let's just try it. It's got... Oh, there are two of them, and they've got flaming swords. If they just cleave me apart, I'm going to run away. Well, I'm going to reload and then run away. 5 fire damage. Eek. Yeah, they're sort of cleaving me and I'm doing very little in return. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to reload. I thought this place would be too high-end because it is an endgame dungeon. And it's like, it's the one place where you can get a load of really high-end equipment. And it's one of the few places you can like train late game. So yeah. That's too powerful. Too powerful for me. Direwolves. Not a problem. Oh, the one going for Nera. Good. Yeah, switch to ranged. Easy enough. Direwolves aren't much of a threat. On to Gullykin. Oh, I'm right there.
Yeah!
I don't know what Gullykin is, but it looks friendly. Looks like a town. It's got cows, that's a good sign. No Zvarts attacking me. Hello. Halfling man.
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
We've stuck a few kobolds before, but in Firewine they seem more organised. Not like their kind at all. Still stink like kobolds, though. There are kobolds in the Firewine ruins. Okay. Is this a Hobbiton, basically? Hello, Ireland.
Nasty times are coming, I reckon.
Wow, are you going to the Firewine ruins? You must be brave and stuff. I wanted to go there someday, but Nana wouldn't like it. Your Nana sounds wise. Best you wait until you can take care of yourself before you set out on your own. Yeah, Nana knows a lot about everything. I'll stay here till I'm strong like you, then go travelling. I hear lots of wonderful places from the merchants and caravans. You better go. Nana will get nervous if she sees you talking to me. Let's go speak to your Nana.
Yeah!
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
It's a quiet day and you found me at home, strangers. Can I assist you in any fashion? My apologies for disturbing your humble burrow, but I was unaware anyone was within. It's only because the homes of our village are kept warm and inviting whether the owner's in or not. No need to apologise, you will be welcome regardless. Little to excite you wandering types here though, just a simple day spent by the hearth. It's all the treasure I seek or need. Well, that's nice. This is a really friendly place.
You know the happiness of a warm hearth and home.
Welcome to you. It's good to meet you finally. I have heard much ado about your visit to our little village. Why should there be such a ruckus? Are visitors so uncommon here? Oh no, we get quite the traffic as far as merchants and caravans go. It's just the wandering adventurer that raises the eyebrows. No doubt you shall feel like quite the spectacle during your stay, but it's only because the small folk admire the spirit of Littleman that you possess. He was our greatest wonder in all of halfling history. You are an oddity, but also to be admired. Welcome to you, and enjoy your stay. This is a nice place. I'm going to be very bored here.
Yeah!
Ailanello, welcome in my home you are, for now. You seem a bit hesitant. Why should you bear me any grudge? It's nothing against you personally, just your profession. I've had kin lose their lives chasing some fool dream down a dungeon. It was someone like you that put him to it, though that can't be your fault. Welcome to our village, but please be kind enough to leave with the same number of people you arrived with. Sounds fair. Gullykin village. For some reason I thought I came in the top left corner. Hello.
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
Firewine be an elven trading town destroyed in a fool's duel some 200-odd winters bygone. Ask the rubble if it cares who the winner was.
May you know the happiness of a warm heart.
Okay.
And
It looks
home.
like the halfling women all have the same speech. I assumed that one had something to say because they were Nana. Hello.
Eh? Who's this then? More intrepid fools on the road to a beating?
I suppose you need the healing or some such to repair whatever damage you march headlong into. Well, the provider provides and the provider protects, but don't you go messing up her handiwork anytime soon. And stay ye away from those barrels of ale. Littleman watching over all, and he'll turn you out on your ear if you damage a cork in his spiritual home. He's just a priest. What do you mean, just a priest? I didn't say that out loud. Sorry, I was in character. It's like in when I play D&D, I always use a voice. Like, so far I've never played a character who uses just my voice. And that's because I like to differentiate between me speaking as a player and the character speaking. So Ayla speaks like this. Essentially my voice, just my poor imitation of a female voice. Whereas Fumi, she speaks French like this. It is pretty much just the same as my Ayla voice, however it is a little bit Frencher. Oh, welcome to you. A pity my son is not here to meet you. It would be most exciting for him. Why would he find interest in us, little mother? Oh, it is most exciting for any halfling to meet those with the spirit of Littleman in them. You might be a tad eccentric for leaving the comforts of a well-stocked hearth, but I'm sure your escapades are exhilarating. If you're into that sort of thing, please come back anytime you wish. Right, they're being so friendly I'm getting a bit creeped out. It's a difficult line to tread.
Well met, traveler. Gandalar Luckyfoot at your disposal.
To what does our little village owe the pleasure of your visit? Off to Derlagh's tower? No, we just came from there. We got murdered. Or have you already been and now you need your breaks and bruises healed? Many a wanderer comes to town nearly bled to death. The tower holds no interest for us today, not when we would rather explore your lovely village. By all the means you have. We welcome visitors with tales to tell and extend our hospitality. Okay, well, is that sort of all there is here? Just a few houses, and then is Firewine on the same...
That was a noble deed.
Is Firewine on the same map, or is that a different place? I don't see Firewine on here, but I may just not sort of have found it. Cobold. Well, this is something we can do. We can go back to our day job of Cobold exterminators, where any old arrow or blade will do the trick. If you hit him, thank you, and some wolves. Shouldn't be much of a threat either. I don't know what sort of level this area is intended to be, whether you're expected to come here on the way to Nashkel or not. I'd assume not, because of the time limit around Nashkel. I assume they expect people to go pretty much straight there, but I really don't know. More kobolds. Well, these are slightly lighter ones. Are you going to attack them or not? Guys?
For the glory
Oh. Yeah, they hadn't quite registered they were supposed to be exterminating kobolds.
Helm's blessing.
Ooh, Oldcaster School. Just found that on my way back to Baragos to sell my stuff.
Eat flaming.
Seems the kobolds respawn, because there was another one here. Right where I killed the other ones, you can tell by the arrows. Oh, bloody hell, they just spawned in behind me. Ghouls. Syla, turn undead, please. 3 of them. Oh, he got turned. Alright, everybody other than Syla, attack.
Flaming. Or possibly
My blade will cut you down to size.
Just gets that last one off our back until we can murder him.
Yeah.
Right, where'd that last one run off to? Anything in this gully? Is that why it's called gullykin? Because they're people who live near a gully. Then again, would I be calling it a gully if it wasn't for the fact that there was gullykin here? Yep, Syla, I know you're turning undead. Stop going on about it. Anything here? I only knew there was a path because of this area map background thing. It's very useful for seeing where you can and can't go. Nope, nothing there. Oh! Uh-oh.
So we finally meet. Poor little Sylar. I assume you're completely clueless as to why you must die. I'm sure you've already had problems with an assortment of incompetent bounty hunters. Well, those days are done. Today you will die.
Wait a moment. Who is it that wants us dead? Before I die, I want to know whose name should be on my dying curse.
Do not think I'll be so foolish as to betray my master's name. You may know that I am Mulcar, and I am your death. Now die.
Okay. Halakan, Drakkar, Morvin, and Molkar. Alright then.
For the glory of hell.
He's a mage. Go for him. Cast silence on him. Quick. Damn! Didn't silence him. Alright, go for him.
flaming.
Oh, he exploded.
Frosty. Death.
Kill him. Kill Drakkar. What did he do? Cast hold on Ajantis. Alright,
What you want?
everyone,
Good on you.
kill Morvin. Oh, Minsk is taking a beating. Use the Healy. Did that work? Oh, come on. Yeah, it does work. Okay. Kill him, Molkar. He's the target. Oh, for God's sake, Minsk. Why is Minsk so freaking easy to hit? Come on. Alright, now we should be able to defeat Morvin. Yeah, Morvin.
Down to size.
What would you have me do?
Screw it, just get in there and beat him up.
Ends here.
Sick of these people just coming after us. Oh, Imoen leveled up.
All right, all right.
Got some armor, got some scrolls. Anything you can write? Yes, what is that? Detect illusion. Oh, that sounds useful. Probably not one I'm actually ever going to use, but useful nonetheless. Can you identify that? You cannot. It's probably chainmail +1. And you got a morning star. And also, I'm fairly sure that's a longsword +1. Can you identify either of these? Morning star, longsword, no. Let's go for this one. Oh, +2. A mage can make an extremely effective assassin, as Vorusta illustrated over 400 years ago. He would create skeleton warriors equipped with this enchanted armor and a powerful blade, and give their circlet of power to the target as a friendly gift. When the killing machine was through with its work, Vorusta retrieved the equipment and started the process over. Is that an upgrade for anyone? No, it's a downgrade. I have been reading about Imoen, and apparently the best time to dual class her into a mage is at level 4 or 5. Apparently I've missed that, she's already level 5. But I'm going to try dual classing. I've never done it in Baldur's Gate, and I have no idea if I'm going to like it. Caution, it's a significant change. Dual classing is an ability that only humans have. It is the process by which you stop advancing in your current class and begin advancing in a second. You will retain the benefits and abilities of the first at its current level, but you can only gain experience in the second. Oh. Okay. Dual class characters have the same requirements as multi-class. You must abide by the restrictions of individual classes. A mage cannot cast spells while wearing armor. A thief can't do spells wearing anything better than leather. After attaining a second level in your first class, you can opt to change to a second, provided you have the prerequisites. Once you've changed to a second class, you cannot go back. However, your first class will remain forever at its current level. You are unable to do the abilities of your first class until you have attained one level higher. What? That is bullshit. The experience cap in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition is 161,000 points. Experience points from both count towards this total. If you are level 7 in your current class, it is very likely you will not be able to reach level 8 in a second. No matter what class a mage is combined with, he can never cast spells while wearing armor. Can I go back? I don't want this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It's not letting me cancel. Why would anyone do this? Why would anyone do this? Yeah, she's now a mage thief, but she can't use any of her fucking thief skills. What is the point of that? Why can she not? I don't understand the logic here. Why would anyone want to do this? I see why, like... Could I have multi-classed instead? Or is multi-class something you can own, like you can start off as a multi-class, but you can't multi-class later on? I'm undoing this for a start. That's absolute bullshit. I was planning on multi-classing Imoen because in Baldur's Gate 2 she is canonically a thief mage, and I honestly don't know if it's a mod added thing. I'm fairly sure it is, that Imoen's artifact is hinting towards her being a thief mage. However, the fact that you can't use any of the abilities until you surpass that level, she would need to level up to level 6, in Mage in order to use any thief skills. What is the logic behind that? Well, I'm trying to learn to be a mage, so because of that, I'm not going to disarm any of these deadly traps we have. What? That is one of the most stupid game mechanics I have ever heard. Okay, she's going to be pure thief. I can't seem to find a way to multi-class her. I'm guessing that is just a thing they can do at the beginning. And only humans can dual class later on. So let's see who's... Oh wow, that is actually most of my party is human now. Half my party is human. But yeah, only humans can dual class, but that is so stupid. I'm glad I never tried doing this when I was younger, because I would not know what I was doing and I would have broken my entire party. So yeah, she's going pure thief because fuck that. I'm going to put 15 into find traps and 10 into open locks. I forgot to look at what the other stuff it did, but whatever. Alright, now that I'm a higher level, I can try identifying these again with lore, because the lore probably went up. No. Worth a try. That is... Oh, I'm really annoyed by how stupid that is. But okay. There seems to be nothing else down here? Unless you have to go through the gully. Maybe you have to go through the gully to find Firewine Bridge. Hobgoblins in the Oldcaster School ruins. Silo, why are you charging forward still?
You insist.
Alright, just cleave them up. More hobgoblins. It's probably not really worth me showing you these fights because they are just this quick. Ooh. Cobold commandos, these are the ones with fire arrows. Get into combat, guys. Stop going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Minsk, get into combat. Oh, you're not Minsk, you're Agentis. Come on, guys. We've got Cobold commandos. That's alright. Melee, I don't think they're a threat. It's just the fire arrows that are a problem. Can you guys help, maybe?
My blade will cut you down to
That's alright. It's
size.
still not really a threat. It's just the fire arrows. Bloody hurt Minsk. Fire arrows +2. Ooh. At least now she can finally identify them on her own. Yeah, same as those ones. Cool. It's just this weird spindly bit of rock here. With nothing on it. How odd. Mail of the Dead is worth a lot. Damn. And identify the Morning Star. Morning Star +1. What do I have? Oh, Flail. I remember I was torn between Flail and Morning Star. 900 for that. How am I back up to... Oh yeah, I did get 5,000. I was going to say, how am I back up to 10,000 gold already?
You will.
But it's incredible how high-level parties just... The ebb and flow of gold is insane. Oh no! Whatever will I do against Zvarts? They are so dangerous, these tiny little puny creatures that get killed in like one hit. Oh, 2 hits. Go running after 1 hit, but... You gonna attack that one?
By hell.
Oh well. Agentis, stop playing with him. I'm just gonna start looting. Thank you. Hello? Furret?
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
Wayfarers, wait up a moment. I wish to have a word with you. You're adventurers, are you not?
Yes, we're adventurers. Why should you care?
That's good then. You see, I'm an adventurer of sorts. Of course, I'm not very fond of battle. I like to pilfer objects from ruins and monstrous lairs and try my best to avoid getting hurt. Anyway, I have something that might interest you. I have a gem in my possession, a magical gem. I have no use for it, and I can't get the price I'm looking for from anyone I've met. Would you be interested?
Perhaps you could tell us what the gem does.
Of course. It's a gem of true seeing. It allows you to see the truth in all things. So do you want it? I'm selling it for 1,000 gold, no more, no less.
How about selling it for less?
I can't sell it for less.
Then goodbye.
It's too bad you couldn't see the obvious value of this gem. Guess I'll be on my way.
I'm sorry, but a halfling called Furret in the middle of nowhere trying to promise me... Oh my god, he's just walked straight past the skeleton. Promising me some magical gem of seeing the truth in all things does not sound genuine.
This way. My
Nice.
My honor is my
That's such a useful ability. Why do these guys no longer just attack?
as you will.
So just let them go.
For the glory of hell.
Turn Undead can be very useful. Especially as it is essentially a passive power in this.